Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkelzunky. Welcome back to Isaac. We're just going to do a normal run today. I think it might be a good idea to start working on the Polaroid because we still have not yet gotten an Isaac win. So let's go ahead and go with a character that has not done anything. Here, Cain has done the boss rush it looks like, but he hasn't done a devil win. I guess we could do this, and if Cain ends up not being powerful enough to go for the Isaac win, then we might just go ahead and do a devil win because I consider the devil a little bit easier than Isaac. But this way we can just, I guess, kind of play it by ear and see which one we're going to do. Also, unfortunately, like, Cain doesn't have the most starting health, but if I end up getting one of those lucky runs where I unlock a lot of red hearts, it's kind of crazy. I have not even unlocked Maggie yet. I think a big reason for that is I take devil deals like every single time we reach floor 2, so it's really hard to build up those red hearts because I just trade away a lot of them. So one thing I probably should do is in a run, if I start to get lucky with the health, is just completely stop taking devil deals, or don't take anything in the devil room unless it's really, really good, and possibly go back to what I was like in my old days where I really only took the Mark, the Pact, and Brimstone. And then there's a couple other new items such as, you know, Scythe, for example. I'd probably take that one. But for the most part, I should maybe calm down a little bit with taking of the devil deals just so I can finally unlock Maggie. It's kind of crazy how we still have a character to unlock, like 30 episodes into this or something. And that is just a troll bomb. It would have been cool to get a real bomb, but troll bomb is okay. That works as well. I'll try not to get hit here, although it doesn't matter that much because, of course, this is only floor 1. You can't win a deal with the devil on floor 1. Although I believe if you get a Joker card on floor 1, you can access the devil room. I think that's the only way it's possible, though. At least I know that's how it was in the original Binding of Isaac. There have been some changes. Who knows? That would kind of suck if Joker cards just did not even work on floor 1. And if you used them, it would just be like a random teleport or something. Much like if you use a Baker card on one of the later floors, it's just a random teleport. You don't actually get any benefit out of it, other than teleporting to the random room. Or Star's card does the same thing. There's so many flies here spawned by Duke of Flies. I mean, he is the Duke of Flies, so you would almost expect that. It kind of comes with the territory of being a Duke of the Flies. But at the same time, I want to get some shots in on the Duke himself. Bombs are very nice against this fight. This is one of those fights where it's very good to start off with a whole bunch of bombs. We will eventually get him down. I think this might be a champion guy. I can't tell if this is the Duke's typical color, kind of the pale gray, or if this is a champion version that spawns more flies or something. That could very well be the case. We do have Curse of the Blind, so I'm not entirely sure what this item is. I'm hoping it's not experimental treatment, and it is placenta, regeneration, and HP up. There's good. Good start, so we're at 3 hearts. We only need 4 more to unlock Maggie, provided I don't spend any of them. And of course we have to go back to pick up my item room as well, because I'm not going to leave an item room behind. Why would I do that? I don't see any tinted rocks in this room, which is probably a good thing, because I don't have any bombs anyway. Although, who knows, we might pick up some in the item room. It would be cool if we got, like, sad bombs or something in the item room, which I think is an item I have yet to see. Let's check it out and see. Oh, we don't know what the item is. The Game Kid, temporary Pac-Man, or Man Pack. It's a decent item. It's pretty good for like playing blood banks and stuff like that, although the charge is fairly long, 6-room charge. So like Unicorn Stump would probably be better for that. Anyway, fairly okay item, I do believe, and we should be okay with this. It would have been very nice for taking out that Duke of Flies, but oh well. I mean, we got through the fight anyway. Ah, there is a tinted rock, but I don't have any bombs. So we're going to check out this last room, and there's no way for me to get bombs at all. I don't believe. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that I could use the Game Kit in order to benefit me in some way, and shooting poops is not going to drop bombs. So, unfortunately, we could have gotten a Soul Heart as well as 3 bombs if we were able to blow up that Tinted Rock, but we're not going to be able to because there's no bombs available. So, moving on, I suppose, into the basement, too. There's a fairly large room, and we come across our item room right away. I'm really hoping we run across the Soul Heart so that we can keep our chances to get to deal with the devil fairly okay, but who knows. One thing, this might be an okay room to use the Game Kit in. I'm not so sure, just because these can be somewhat difficult to dodge sometimes, the larger poop guys that charge you. Sometimes I can have some difficulties with them like that, where that was so close to me taking damage. I'm very, very surprised it didn't wind up happening. I was just able to dodge away at the last second there, and we do come across our item room here as well, which I'll go ahead and pop open. I think this should be the last one, right? No? Something's still alive in this room. There's a couple things that are still alive, in fact. I will defeat them, and hopefully we have something good in our item room. Damage up, or range up, or anything that gives me soul hearts would be fairly amazing. Or bombs would be nice. Rubber cement. It's an okay item. It makes your tears bounce off of walls and enemies, so you can hit multiple things if the tears bounce in the right direction. It's okay. I think that's the best thing that you can say about it, really. I mean, it's not life-changing or anything. I'll destroy a couple poops just in case. Remember, we already have the boss rush done with Cain, so I don't have to do it. I mean, I think it's very unlikely that I would even choose to do it unless there was an amazing item in there and I was incredibly overpowered, but other than that, I'll probably never repeat the boss rush on characters that already have it done. You are all done with, and it should be fairly easy to take out the rest of these enemies. And there is another tinted rock. I still am bombless though. Let's hope that this run, or this room itself, drops me a bomb, and then that would be slightly less of an issue. I'm trying to bounce the rubber cement off of the walls to hit the enemies, but it's not working out so well. It goes okay. That was very close to our first red heart damage in the run. I don't think we've even been hit yet, other than one time versus the Duke of Flies, but other than that, we still have not taken damage. If he jumps in the fire, that's going to make things difficult. There is a battery there, so I could use the game kit again. I could use it once, then I could use it again with that battery, or just recharge it. If there's a blood bank on this floor or something, that would be fairly handy. Still no bombs. Kind of incredible how this manages to happen, but this definitely means I can feel comfortable using the game kit on the boss fight. I don't think there's any safe way to pick up this card. If it was like a Hanged Man card or something, that would be very handy, but I would probably have a decent chance of taking damage if I picked up that card. I guess I could pop the game kit and then pick it up. That might be something that we wind up doing, but I'm just going to hold on until we're done with the boss fight here before we make any crazy decisions. So it looks like I should be able to just use the game kit on the boss, and we should be able to get through this floor without taking any red heart damage at all, which I think is fairly impressive considering I came down here without any soul hearts. It is Monstro, and Monstro does have a lot of health, so one thing that's important to realize is he can sustain a lot of damage, and therefore the game kit isn't enough to take him out. Against some of the bosses, probably Larry Jr. is a good example of this, or you know, some of those lower HP bosses in the basement, a lot of them are lower HP. The Widow is another example. You could probably take him out in one game kit charge fairly easily, but not so with Monstro. Not so with Monstro. Fairly rhymage there. And we did get the Devil Room. Looks like we got another HP up stem cells. So I could feel okay taking a Devil Room item. I'm not going to though, because again, I do need to unlock Maggie, and I'm not going to take anything unless it's really good. I don't think I would take Little Brimstone anyway. It is good. It is a good item. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't judge you if you took it, but I think I would rather go for Maggie than have, at least give myself a decent chance of going for Maggie than have Little Brimstone. So I think we're a little bit better off just holding on to our hearts, especially because Little Brimstone is an entire, crazy, I know, 2 red hearts just to buy it. You know, that's a lot. That really is, especially early game. So why it's so expensive, I don't know. It's almost like the game believes it's upper tier items such as the Pact or Brimstone, the real Brimstone that is. I wouldn't necessarily say that. Monster Manuel is pretty bad, although there are better familiars in this game. It gives you a 1-room use of a familiar, and the reason why it's pretty bad is it's a 3-room charge, so you get a familiar, a random familiar, mind you, once every 3 rooms. So yeah, it's okay considering there are a lot of better familiars in Rebirth than there were in the original Isaac, but it's definitely not amazing. Temperance could come in handy using the game kit along with that, so I'll consider it. One other thing to keep in mind is we are kind of on pace for Angel Rooms as well this run, so maybe we can get some Angel Rooms, although most of the Angel Room items are pretty bad, admittedly, until you unlock, you know, some of the better ones later on. Although there are some good defensive items in the Angel Room. That I know there's one that's a shield. Oh my goodness, seriously? I always take damage on those bony guys. I don't know why, they're just so hard to dodge. So I'm going to try not to take red heart damage, because I believe if you skip the first Devil Room, you have a higher chance to get an Angel Room than you do a Devil Room. And also, sometimes those Angel Rooms can have HP ups in the form of 2 Eternal Hearts, so that could help me unlock Maggie, and Rubber Cement should help me out here in this room, just with the Bouncing Tears. Again, since I am playing with Cain, I could really use a range up. That's an important thing to have with Cain. So I have to be really careful here not to take any red heart damage. I've lost all of my protection in terms of those black hearts. It's all gone now. It's all ogre now, so I have to be very careful to dodge the tears effectively. So far it's working out. Troll Bomb. You know, I could have used a real bomb drop there so badly. I might come back to that after the boss room is dead, but definitely not until we reach that point. And shop is tempting. I mean, I have 11 cents, so, you know, why not, really? I could buy the remote detonator, and that might be an okay idea. That would give me 5 bombs, which I desperately need. So it's pretty much like buying 5 bombs for 7 cents. I am going to buy the soul heart, however, just to ensure that we have as good a chance to get an ancient room as possible. And I think we'll be okay with that. I'll hold off on using the game kit and temperance together until after the boss. If the boss is a fairly easy one, I will... Oh my goodness. And the soul heart is immediately gone, so... I'm not really sure exactly why I decided to take damage in this room, but I did. And so we're back down to the pressure of having no soul hearts. Once again, I'm torn into pieces, and this room looks like it should be fairly okay as long as I just pay attention and dodge. I'm a little bit tempted to explode those mushrooms, because I think, you know, having even a tiny chance to get magic mushroom here would be amazing. Although magic mushroom is in the boss item pool, so who knows, we could get lucky and manage to pick it up there. That would be awesome if that worked out. One last dude to kill. There we go. That was a fairly long floor. Well, I mean, it dropped a bomb for us. It's a sign of things to come, right? So we'll blow 4 mushrooms up and get nothing. Alright, you know, it happens sometimes. I'll be the first to admit that, where you just get nothing out of those mushrooms, but you have a decent chance for pills as well, and even though Kane doesn't have good pills all the time anymore, it still gives yourself an okay shot, I would say. This might be a really good room to use the game kit in. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be more difficult for us to not take damage in than the boss room itself. So I almost for certain would have taken red heart damage there if I did not pop the game kit. So I did it unabashedly, and it would have been cool if I like placed down the temperance machine while running around with the game kit. So now I have to take no damage during the boss, and who knows, depends on the boss whether I'm going to be able to accomplish that or not. Mega Fatty, probably not, admittedly, because, you know, Kane has low range. He can drag you towards him and then stomp on you. And when that happens, it's pretty difficult to not take red heart damage. I will try my best to do it, though. When he does those really, really quick stomps, it can be fairly hard to avoid taking the damage. I just wish I had some way to speed up this fight a little bit, because I'm pretty slow. So, or I mean, doing pretty meh damage. So it would be extremely nice to have like a card that would have helped out the damage-wise, such as like the Empress or something like that. But we don't have it, so we're just gonna have to do this fight the old standard way. That was very close to me losing my Angel Room chance. So was that. And there we go. I just lost it. Alright, so it is what it is, though. I mean, if we get Magic Mushroom out of the boss fight item that we get at the end of it, I wouldn't even be mad, but we'll see. You know, sometimes, or a range up, that'd be nice, too. Mega Fatty can be a pain, because he does have a lot of health. And when you have fairly low damage, it's pretty difficult to not take any during this fight. Oh my goodness, now things are just going completely south. Okay, we did get Synth Oil, which is a damage up, so I think things are looking okay. I could check for the secret room, I suppose, but there's 2 places where it could be. I'm just going to go for that challenge room, actually. And this is going to make us a little slow, so we'll definitely not be getting the boss challenge, the boss rush at all, but that's okay. I didn't necessarily need it anyway on this character, and I'm not full health, so I can't even get to the challenge room. That's correct, but I will get the remote detonator just for the 5 bombs. And I guess I'll take the game kit with me. I don't know. Neither of these items are great. I mean, the remote detonator is okay. I think I'm just going to roll with the game kit only because we have this temperance card. And it might help out versus a boss fight or something in the future as well. So we'll roll with it. We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. And heading on down to the next floor. Already a fairly slow run. But that Synth Oil, I believe, is 2 damage up. The size of the tiers increased by quite a lot. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with how much bigger the tiers are now. So, you know, maybe it is multiple damage up. And if that is the case, that is awesome. And if I get like a couple soul hearts, I might consider playing some of my health down and then accessing that boss challenge room. Not without some soul heart protection, considering I'm not exactly overpowered right now, though. So I'm going to hold off on doing that. And KF2, hopefully this will go okay. A couple more charges until Game Kit is ready, and bee-lickers can be annoying. Rubber cement, though, should help me out a little bit with taking out this room. They seem to have a lot more health now than they used to be. It's took a while to kill them. Finally, a bomb drop. Suddenly the bomb drops are happening. I'm pretty happy to see that, so I will be able to check for secret rooms and open up tinted rocks and all the fun stuff that you can do with bombs that you can't do without them. So I'm very happy to have that. I don't think it's worth playing a bomb for a cent, however. It looks like the secret room can't be on either of these sides because they are inaccessible, so that already clears out a couple locations where the secret room could have been, so that makes things a lot easier, I would say. Be careful here. I can't believe I managed to avoid all of those tier patterns. Usually I'm pretty bad with enemies such as that, where there's a lot of tiers in a room, but I managed to do it, and here's another of those rooms that are very difficult to dodge all the tiers for. And goodbye, Devil or Angel room on this floor. This is a pretty tough room unless you have, you know, some skills. Anyway, I'm going to check for the secret room here. Pretty upset about the fact that we already lost the Angel room. And we get ball and chain. I have no idea what this does. I think what it does is you just swing it around and it hits enemies, but that's what it looks like it does. Anyway, it's very, very rare to find items in secret rooms now. It's extremely uncommon, so that's something that you don't get to see every day. So this is kind of just like Guppy's hairball, I guess. I mean, I think it should block tiers as well. It looks like it does okay damage. If I just stand behind the ball of chain and enemies run into it, if it does block tiers, this is actually going to be really useful. We get 2 great chests in one room. You don't see all that often. A whole bunch of money. And maybe the shop will become a thing this floor. Maybe it won't. Flat Penny is going to give me a ton of keys, which is nice because I haven't exactly had an abundance of keys this run. So I'm completely down with that. Oh, that was a really annoying tier pattern. So these enemies, ball and chain, should be effective against these if it does what I think it does. And I just got it to kill that for me. Oh man, all the damage I'm taking now is very, very frustrating. I'm just gonna eat these guys, try to regain some health, try to regain my dignity a little bit after how badly this run has been going up until now. Should get some extra keys out of this because of Flat Penny. Maybe not. Okay, we got 1, which is nice. And is this technology 1 or 2? I'm not sure. Oh, it's technology 2. I really wish I didn't pick that up, but I'm not entirely sure exactly what the 2 look like. Technology 2 is a bad item. Technology 1 is very good. Technology 2 can sometimes ruin your run, because Technology 2 is a pretty hefty damage down. So I will be doing a lot less damage now than I used to be, although I will have a much faster tier rate. I don't know, it's alright, but it's not going to like completely destroy your run, but it's definitely not going to help. So whatever though, we'll continue on with it. We'll make the best of it, and we'll see how it goes. This room can be frustrating. I'm just gonna stand in the corner here and take a lot of damage and somehow get out of that, only being hit once. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. Oh my goodness, things are just going south so fast now. I need that key. Can I swing my ball and chain into the mushrooms and make them explode? It almost looked like I could do that. I'm going to try it here. I have to get really close to the mushrooms. I'm not sure. I had a mushroom explode on me, and I'm really not entirely sure what caused that, so I'm a bit curious. It does look like the ball and chain destroys mushrooms. Okay, so I have to be careful when running past mushrooms in order to make sure that the ball and chain doesn't poison me, because it can do that from time to time. One thing that Technology 2 is good at is piercing, though, and we managed to get an Angel room anyway after taking a ton of red heart damage that floor. I'm not sure how that happened. And we will just pop Prayer Card, and this means I don't have to go back for that Eternal Heart, and I will just hold on to Prayer Card, I guess. And I do realize we left an Eternal Heart behind, but all it would do is give us a health up. So let's just go down to the next floor and get the health up from the Eternal Heart anyway, and then we don't have to backtrack, which is nice. And also, I only need 1 more red heart to unlock Maggie. I just realized that. So, you know, maybe this run isn't so bad. You know, maybe not so good in terms of the items that we're getting, but in terms of the health ups, it's been great. And it looks like I'm going to unlock a new character this way. So overall, I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see what's in here. 3 red chests. I mean, how can you say no to 3 red chests? Well, actually, I have been found to say no to 3 red chests before. It's not something that's entirely out of the realm of possibility, but there are a lot of pills. If those are good pills, this could be a great thing. If they're not good pills, then it's not a good thing, you know? What else do you want me to say about it? But there are 2 of the same pills, so hopefully those are balls of steel pills or something. And if that is the case, this room could be like a godsend for us. And be careful. It's difficult to dodge tears on these enemies sometimes. Samson's ball and chain saved me. There's 1 left. Don't take any red heart damage, and then just hope for a balls of steel pill, and we took the red heart damage. Man, the very end, too. That's so annoying. Amnesia is not helpful. Lemon Party is a good pill, though. Balls of Steel, we did have a Balls of Steel pill, so if we just did not take damage, it would have been all good. But we did. I'm just going to lay the blood bank here, and I may or may not come back for it. I'm going to use the tower probably right away, and I will... Yeah, in this room, definitely. Destroyed 1 of the hearts, I guess. That's okay. And we'll destroy the other heart with my own handy-dandy Technology 2 laser, which takes a really long time to destroy anything, because it's not very good. I will blow up 2 more skulls here, and get a card out of it. Skulls are probably the best drops, or best things in the environment to destroy, just because they can be really handy, and we can play 2 blood banks here. So, you know, let's go ahead and do that, I suppose, and I'll take this Lemon Party pill with me, of course. And this is going to give me access to the shop, and then if I get a blood bank, or a blood bag, we unlock Maggie. Awesome. And we unlocked the challenge number 5, the tank. We unlocked challenge number 10, Cursed. And I'm not sure what those challenges do, but I'm glad to have unlocked them, and I'm not even going to worry about playing this machine. We might come back for them, we might not. We'll decide that at the end of the floor. We'll make the decision there, but if I really am running low on money and there's something cool in the shop I want to buy, I'll come back for it. Otherwise, probably not. And we do get another soul heart out of a tinted rock, I guess. I guess Samson's ball and chain destroys rocks as well, so this item is pretty useful now that I think about it. I'm glad we picked it up. It seems like a fairly okay item, and I hope it's not secret room only, because if that's the case, you're hardly ever going to run across it. So I hope it's in the item room pool, or, you know, maybe in the angel room pool. I don't understand why it would be in the angel room pool, but maybe it will be in some other pool, and that can be nice. I'm not sure exactly how the secret room pool works. It might just be the item room pool. I don't know. I'm going to use this to get myself another Eternal Heart, and hopefully we can get another charge on Prayer Card, and then get another Eternal Heart, and we just got a battery, so there's another health up. I'll take it. This Prayer Card is going to be OP for us, considering there are, you know, a decent amount of battery drops in this game. And I should be able to get a ton of health upgrades, and if I could just get a Devil Room to spend them now, would be amazing. But we are going to need to get a Devil Room teleport, more than likely, because we did win the Angel Room last run, and we already have taken red heart damage this floor, so it's extremely unlikely that it's going to happen this floor. Oh my goodness, especially when I'm running across rooms such as this one. But if we could get a Devil Room at some point, that could all of a sudden make us in an amazing situation with all these hearts to spend. Now that I've already unlocked Maggie, I don't need any more red hearts to do that. So I'm free to spend as many red hearts as I would like on anything, if I can just find a way to spend them. A Demon Beggar would probably also be a really nice thing to run into in this situation. Another battery, I don't even know if I need it right now. I might come back for that and get another health upgrade. You know, I just need 2 more ticks of charge, and then there's another health upgrade from the prayer cards. So all of a sudden, prayer card looks like a really good item for us. And I don't know if I want to get another health upgrade, in all honesty, because that just means I can't get that much soul heart protection. Mongo Baby is a familiar that I believe what he does is he duplicates whatever else your familiars do. And if you don't have any other familiars, then he just acts as a Brother Bobby. That's what it looks like is happening. So that's okay, I guess, and we'll take 1 more health upgrade, and then after this I'll probably need to stop using Prayer Card, just so I can at least have a few soul hearts, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to earn Devil Rims if I have all red hearts, and every single time I get hit it's red heart damage. It's just not going to work out for us, so I'm going to need to stop taking them. Oh my goodness. And yeah, like this room, need I say more? Part of the reasons why Isaac can be extremely annoying sometimes. And Rusted Key. I think that improves key drops. Okay, I definitely don't need to buy this item. I think this was Balls of Steel. It's not Balls of Steel, it's Amnesia. Well, I'll pass on that. I'll just donate the rest, I suppose. And we're really just looking for our boss fight here. Up to 158 on the donation machine. It's okay. We could definitely do a little bit better, and there is our boss fight. We'll probably use the Lemon Party Pill to get him down. It is Mask of Infamy, though, which is a good boss to have technology on, even if it's technology 2. Technology is effective against the Mask of Infamy. Lemon Party is not going to be that effective against the Mask because it moves around constantly, and it's also a flying enemy, so I'm not even sure if it works at all. I believe it should not work, like just 100% do nothing, because Mask of Infamy is flying. So I'm not even going to worry about using the pill. I'll save it until next floor, I guess. Use it on Mom's Foot. I'm not sure how effective it will be on Mom's Foot, but we'll give it a try and see how it goes. Just stay at the opposite end of the Mask of Infamy of the room, and you might do okay for yourself. So, shot speed up, which doesn't affect me, and a Joker card. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, never mind. I don't even really know if Nun's Habit is helpful for me or not at this stage of the game, just because it's okay, but like with Prayer Card, it doesn't help out with Prayer Card all that much. I just wanted to blow this up to see if we could get any Soul Heart protection. Looks like we don't. But if we get something really good on the spacebar, Nun's Habit could be okay. But as things currently stand, it's not helpful at all. So I guess we are moving on and seeing what else we can do this floor to improve our chances of winning. Just gotta get that item room ASAP. And after that happens, boss fight and hopefully a Devil Room. Well, there goes our Devil Room chance. So I'm going to have to get a teleport to the Devil Room somehow. I'm really not liking our chances this much on this run. However, I do need a Devil Win. And I'm guessing if as long as we keep our health up enough, we should be able to get powerful enough to get a Devil Win. We'll see. I should probably also check for the Seek Room. Can it be on a spiked room like this? I'm not sure. I will definitely check. See if the Seek Room could be here. That would be a really trollish location for it. Doesn't look like it is there, though, so we'll have to check somewhere else. Room with a whole bunch of fat guys walking around. Kind of like my real life. And that was... Prayer Card is charged again. I'm not even going to use it, though. I don't want another health upgrade, in all honesty. I really don't. I don't think it would be helpful to us right now. I just think that extra health would make our use of Soul Hearts a little bit less. I'm going to blow up all of these skulls and not get any cards out of it. But that was the plan. That's what I was doing it for. Proceeding on. Oh, there's more skulls to blow up. You know, I might as well. I have a decent amount of bombs. And I am completely forgetting I can just use Samson's ball and chain to destroy them. It's a little bit tricky to actually get the ball and chain to hit the skulls, but if it does, you can just use that. I don't even have to waste bombs at all. I'm not sure how I'm going to get this one in the corner, though. Forget it. Probably didn't have anything inside it anyway, so I'll just tell that to myself and feel better. And he blew up, but luckily didn't hurt us. I'm not really sure what that trap is supposed to accomplish all the way up there, though. Curse Room I'm definitely interested in. I'm surprised we made it this far in the game without reaching a Curse Room. And Gimpy I'm also interested in. It will give enemies a chance to drop items, or hearts that is. And it will also give me a chance to get a Soul Heart drop when I take red heart damage. Pretty good, I would say. Probably one of the better defensive items in the game. Although, for one of its effects, it does require you to get hits, so maybe not everyone is all into that, but overall Gimpy is going to be really helpful. It's really nice to get items out of Curse Rooms, because almost all of the items that you can get out of them are really good. I'm hoping to find an item room here sometime soon. There's a lot of rocks. There could be a Soul Heart rock. Could be a Soul Heart inside one of these rocks. I don't see any tinted rocks, though. Which, this might make this a tinted rockless run. I could just like go ham with Samson's ball and chain, I suppose. Trying to destroy these skulls with it. Trying to destroy all of the skulls with it. It's kind of a pain doing this, to be completely honest. So I might stop trying to use Samson's ball and chain. This could be handy, though. This could definitely work well. It didn't even need to lay the bomb there, I know, but it's just kind of annoying to do that sometimes. So, of course, as always, we just cuddle up next to the beggar, give him money, and hopefully in return he'll give us something good. Not a health upgrade, please. I do not want a health upgrade in this situation. I guess I would take it, but oh boy, I have so much health. I don't need this health, but I have it. I could trade 2 keys for a whole bunch of bombs. I think that's worth it. Considering I have flat penny, I am in no need of keys right now. I'll check out this shop just because I have plenty of keys just to see if there's anything good in it. Mom's key is definitely good, but I don't think we're going to be getting that. So I'll just donate a couple cents and be on my merry way. Up to 160 on the donation. It's slowly but surely getting there. Another long room, and there's our item room. Finally, at long last, we're going to need some luck in this item room to make this run a thing that might be a winning run. It looks like a devil run instead of a Isaac run, but even in order to get the devil one, we're probably going to need a little bit more help. So, item room, great place to start. Give me this cent. Thank you, flat key. Rosary, faith up. Well, I don't know really how helpful that was. 2 more soul hearts. I'm not really sure if that improved our chances to win at all, but I mean, it's definitely a thing. I'm not really sure how the hollow walked into me and I didn't take damage, but okay. We're back up to full health, though. We have 12 hearts, including the regular hearts as well as the soul hearts. So that's something, I suppose. I'm not sure if I can hit this guy. I guess I have piercing tears, so I can shoot through. Maybe? Can I hit him? I think, yeah, I could just barely reach him if I almost curved my technology laser around that block. Okay, let's go for the mom win. Hopefully this will go fairly okay. I mean, my damage is not amazing considering I have technology 2. So we'll see. I can try to leave Samson's ball and chain right here and see how much damage this does. It looks like it's doing okay for itself. I almost don't want to throw away my soul hearts, though. Oh, you're not supposed to stomp if I stand there. I know it's a pretty small area where you can actually stand in that causes Mom's heart not to stomp, but overall, you know, I was just kind of hoping that would work out for me. Didn't look like it did, but this boss fight should go fine. We have tons of health, so I can tank a few hits, and Mom typically drops a whole ton of red hearts after the fight is over, so we should be able to heal back up after all of the hearts that I lose. And all of these enemies can drop hearts as well just because I have Gimpy, so we should be fine. I'm not too worried about winning this fight. I'm more worried about what comes after. I'm more worried about the devil win than I am anything else. I should probably just go for the devil win done and go for the Isaac later on after I did all characters with the devil. That's how I did the original Isaac. I finished devil with everyone, and then I moved on to killing Isaac, and then I moved on to the chest. And I'm going to do the same thing here, but of course we'll have to additionally do the dark room, which was not the case before. So I guess we might as well take the negative. There's no reason not to. We're not going to be able to get any use out of it because you have to have half of a red heart for it to take an effect. And I don't think that's going to happen unless we run across Guppy's Paw or something, but overall, I mean, I guess it's okay. So I will try my best not to take red heart damage during this floor, but of course that is not guaranteed. As always, I will take some free flies. And this is looking to be a long run. And one thing that I might consider doing is some of these rocks in the womb, if you blow them up, they do have a chance, a small chance, albeit a chance, to give you some black hearts. And that could be really handy. I could use any help I could get. Of course, like getting Guppy's Paw would be the perfect thing right now. But I think that's very unlikely to happen. 2 keys for a golden chest. In most cases, that is worth it. Calloused feet. I don't know if I can pick that up. I might as well. I think I have enough keys for the rest of the run, so I can just walk over spikes now. And there are a lot of rooms that have spikes in the womb. There's even a boss where his most damaging attack is his spikes. So calloused feet might help in a few situations here. And I can always walk over spikes to grab chests and stuff like that now. So I think it's a good trinket if you don't have flight and if you don't have a better one. So for the most cases, I would take it, especially late in the game. Oh boy. 2 red chests. I think you have to in this situation. And oh my goodness, it's Guppy's Paw. I was just saying, man, like, what if I got Guppy's Paw and now I got it? So this is essentially a 1 run now. It should be, unless things go horribly wrong, because I can always just, once I start to lose red hearts, I can just pop Guppy's Paw and just have a ton of health versus, or I mean, because of all the red hearts that we currently have. So I guess I could go for the Isaac win in this situation, although I still do need that devil win, so I'm not really sure what to do. Heck, I could go for a dark room attempt, I suppose, because I do have the negative, so I can access the dark room. Yeah, I think with the amount of health that we have, this might be worth it. Of course, it might not as well. Lay a bomb there, see if we can get any soul hearts. And we did. We have so many soul hearts, we can't even take them all. Tons of soul hearts. I guess I could come back for them, because it would cost 2 soul hearts to clear out that room, so you'd eventually profit a soul heart. Strength is going to be really nice. I'm not sure if that is better or if Lemon Party is better, but I'm going to go back in here to take these soul hearts and end up walking out with 1 more soul heart than I initially had. Lemon Party is good too, but I guess the problem with Lemon Party is I'll use Lemon Party and I'll probably at least try to remember to come back for strength. Whether that happens or not, I'm not entirely sure, because there's a lot of times where it doesn't. And as soon as I run out of soul hearts, I'll just immediately use Guppy's Paw again. I've already accessed the Devil Room on this floor, so I don't need to do that again, but, you know, I'll just continue doing that to get in the habit of it. Balls of Steel, that is nice. I'm going to wait until I take another damage, obviously, to use it. And I will take another damage, because, you know, it's me, so it's going to happen at one point or another. And the amount of health in this run, this is one of those rare runs. It doesn't happen very often, but a rare run where we just get so much health we can just tank our way to a victory, it looks like. So that's probably what's going to work out happening. And I will... Wow, that bomb was entirely useless. I will go back for that Lemon Party pill, and then I'll probably wind up using it on this boss fight, and I will wind up going back for the strength card after that. Alright, so it is going to be a guy where I can't even use the Lemon Party pill against, or maybe I can? Doesn't look like it, no. And I shouldn't be able to be hit by the Calloused Feet. It's kind of funny how the boss where Calloused Feet would be most useful against, the guy who spawns spikes on the ground, that's actually the boss that we run into on the same floor that we pick up Calloused Feet. Interesting how that works out, but yeah, completely invulnerable against that attack just because of our trinkets. So that's the reason why I picked it up. That's the reason why I said, hey, this might work out for us in the future, and that's exactly what happened. I have lost enough health to make my Balls of Steel pill a thing that I might consider picking up. And done with that, got the health up. Do I even want that? I guess I do, because I have Guppy's Paw. And there's our prayer card in the Devil Room. Not something you would expect to see in the Devil Room, because it's an Angel Room item, but this is one of those runs, man. So I'll use the Balls of Steel, and I will take the Strength card and be on our merry way to the next floor. I'll probably use this Strength against the Devil. I might use it against the boss of the Dark Room, which I'm not sure what his name is. I know what he looks like. I don't know what his name is. Maybe it's the Devil 2. Devil version 2. Something like that, but here we are fighting a husk. That's not something you see every day. And there is an arcade, which of course I'll access that. Like, you don't get to see arcades in the womb all that often. This is the first arcade of the run as well. This is one of those weird runs where tons of health for one, and then hardly any curse rooms or arcades. I might as well play my sense, I suppose, on here. Just hoping for an orbital or a Balls of Steel pill or something. Nothing out of it. I will blow... I don't even need health or soul hearts, so I'm not even going to worry about it. We're just going to proceed to the boss as quickly as possible, and not really worry about a whole lot else right now. So that is scary. That is definitely scary. These tier patterns are just too much to handle right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The health is getting lost so quickly. I mean, I know I have a lot of health. I can't just go through it like that, though. That was a really tough room, though. I'm going to bomb my way out of this one. No one has time for 2 envies, really. And I do have a lot of bombs, so I could justify just bombing my way through quite a few rooms if I wanted to make that a strategy. And that is a viable strategy, is just bombing your way through rooms, because you don't want to deal with them. And I might consider doing that later on a little bit more. And, you know, who knows, that could prove very, very handy. I imagine you can't do that in the Dark Room, but I know that you can do that in Shale. So, that would be very nice for Shale. Probably wind up doing that. You should die here. Thank you. Whipworm, I don't think does anything with my current tiers, so I'm just not going to worry about that one either. This is dangerous. A little bit dangerous. It was only dangerous for the first few seconds, and now it's not dangerous anymore. Are you going to drop a soul heart because you're blue? No, you spit tears because you're blue. Okay. That's interesting. And I'm assuming the boss is going to be the north path now. This is the only other way we can go, so it would have to be this way. Interesting, the boss isn't normally to the north, but things are always different in this game, which is the amazing thing about it, just the randomness factor of it. I have to use another Guppy's Heart, and I wish Gimpy was paying out for me a little bit more, but of course you're not going to get payouts from Gimpy all that often, but when they do happen, they're very helpful. I wish those soul heart, or those regular red hearts were soul hearts. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm stuck. I couldn't get out for a second there. I was like, what am I supposed to do? This room is awful, because there's 2 chubs. And I got cornered by a bunch of his buddies. But Technology 2 works well against Chubb because it does triple damage if you shoot him head on. But of course, if you're shooting him head on, then he's probably charging at you, which is a little bit worrying. Can he hit me back here? I don't know if he can. Like, Chubb can't even fit in this back place, so I could just pop out for a few seconds. Oh, I guess he can. Chubb is so fat, yet he was able to fit through those tiny gaps in the rocks. Just goes to show how much I know about this game, I suppose. Chubb should be dead. One of them should be. I guess they're both dead now. And 5 cents as a reward for all of our hard work. Fair enough. Game, that is balls of steel. And I can just take it because I have calloused feet. That is awesome. More of these pills, and we're going to be 100% set. The amount of damage I'm going to take in this run is just, like, amazing. You would never expect to take... Honestly, we're going to take, like, 40-plus hits just in the Womb and Shale and Darkroom combined, and hopefully come out with the win anyway. I'm not entirely sure if we will or not, you know. I mean, with how much damage I'm taking now, I'm starting to get a little bit worried. I mean, these are just pretty easy enemies, these Bloodsuckers, and I've taken, like, 4 hits in this room alone, so if that continues to happen, this will not be a one run, but we'll see. This room, however, should be a little bit easier for us. Maybe could have bombed my way out of that room, but since it's a big one, another ball of steel pill. Thank you, game, for just providing all of the health that I could ever want or need. That has been very nice of you. And the only thing I kind of want right now is like golden chests because I have so many keys at the moment. That would be very handy if I ran across a few of those. Maybe could get some beneficial things that might help me win the run here. And we'll just take out the Girdlings the easy way. I know there's a bomb there. Oh, I should probably go back for it just in case. Fine. A little bit of backtracking, but also a location for the Seek Room. Check it out. Maybe. Nope. Unless I place the bomb in the wrong location, which is entirely possible, so don't count that out. I guess, yeah, I'll go for the Curse Room here. Just because I already won Gimpy out of a Curse Room. Who knows? We could continue getting some luck. And that is Amnesia. Yeah, I'm not too interested in that. More fires, though. I was kind of hoping for this Curse Room, so hopefully this will pay out with some Soul Hearts. And it did, so that pays for my entry fee, and does not pay for my exit fee, sadly, but... So that Curse Room wasn't worth it, but you know, some of them will be and some of them won't be, and it's difficult to judge sometimes. So, time to fight It Lives. Not Mom's heart anymore, it is, in fact, It Lives. It lives, because it's a heart and it's alive. A heart is a living organ. Use Guppy's Paw. And, oh my goodness, just die, please. My damage is so bad. Come on, son. I really hate Technology 2. I do. I hate it. And I wish I didn't pick it up, but, you know, that's completely my own bad, because I still need to learn the difference between Technology 1 and 2 in terms of how they look. And whenever I eventually do that, maybe I could stop complaining. But anyway, It Lives is going fairly well so far, although Chubb just spawned, and Chubb has a ton of health, and I do not have a ton of damage, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Especially because Chubb's charging me when tears are coming at me as well. Okay, now I'm starting to get worried. I'm definitely not thinking this is a Dark Room win anymore. I was initially thinking that just because of how much health I have, but suddenly that is no longer looking like it is the case, and Mom's Heart is going crazy now, or It Lives, I should say. I apologize, Mom's Heart. I didn't mean to call you by your incorrect name. You're going to start spinning. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. I'm not entirely sure. We're almost dead, though. No, the Brimstone went that way. It normally goes the other way. I wasn't expecting that, but... Whew. Okay. Heading down to Shale. I hope I at least get a chance to see what the Dark Room looks like. So, you know, of course, that would require us to get a Shale win. And if we do that, I think we're going to be in a good situation. Whether that will happen or not, I cannot guarantee, but that's just what I'm hoping for. Oh boy, come on, son. Yeah, I'll destroy you. Hopefully get a card out of you. No, just a dude. Alright, fair enough. Anything that could increase my damage would be nice. I do have this strength card that I'll probably use against the boss of this floor. Or maybe not this floor, maybe a future floor. Who knows? This guy can be annoying with low damage. It's going to take a while to get through this fight. But we should be able to do it eventually. Or I could just bomb my way out, I guess. But, I mean, I'm already committed to this room. I'm already halfway through. 2/3 of the way through. Might as well just finish it off. But in the future, if I do come across really annoying rooms like this that are going to take a while, I'm just going to bomb my way through. I think that's the smarter choice. Thank you for the bomb. Just convincing that argument that that was the right thing to say. Oh, that was close. Those enemies are very difficult to dodge, and it looks like once again we are stuck with one path to go, and we chose the incorrect path several times, and that is gonna happen. And there are a lot of heads in this room. Oh boy, when all the heads converge on you, that is the scary part, when they're just all right by you and it's very difficult to avoid them. I managed to kill the boomfly without even looking at him, which was pretty pro, I would say. Oh boy, and bomb leeches are scary, I would say. I'm just gonna leave that room and pretend like I never went into it. And there are a whole bunch of faceless knights, which would be scary, but I have technology 2, one of the few rooms where technology 2 is helping me rather than hurting me. And it definitely makes these enemies a lot easier. I wish there was something that made the head enemies a lot easier. I guess flight and high speed probably would. Be careful. There's one more to kill. I'm not entirely sure where he is. He looks kind of similar to the skulls. There we go. And there is a challenge room, which I by no means will be... I don't know. It's a little bit tempting just because there is a golden chest and a red chest in there, but I don't think I'm going to. We're just going to move on, be on our way. But, I was definitely thinking about it for a second, but, you know, it's a challenge room in Shale, so it's going to be pretty difficult, and I'm probably going to lose a lot of health if I decided to go for that one, just because it takes a long time for me to kill anything because of my damage. Mr. Mega right now would be an amazing drop if I could get that, because Mr. Mega Bombs do a lot of damage, and that would help me speed up fights by quite a bit, so I'm hoping that works out, because you can get Mr. Mega as a drop from this particular room. I've done it before. I know it can happen. I know it can happen. One of you is going to die pretty soon. Hopefully this guy. Having Spectral Tears would be amazing with this run, just because there's so much stuff to shoot over. And Spectral and Piercing Tears together are a wicked combination. Okay, you are almost dead. You're going to be dead like any second. Okay, one of the guys is down. The other guy is almost down. Wrath has a lot of health. We did not get Mr. Mega. We just got 2 regular bombs. Is there any tinted rocks in this room? There is a black heart. Okay, that's a thing that definitely helps. I'm not seeing any, so I guess we're just going to go on our merry way. A completely empty room with nothing in it, not even Mom's hands. That's not something you see very often. And it happened again. I have no idea what's going on. This is like the weirdest Isaac run of all time, or at least the one that I've had. Weirdest Isaac run I've had up until this point. I've only done like 30 runs so far, so I haven't had a chance to see everything that could happen. That is not going to be useful with 17 keys. I think we're okay. We should be okay here in terms of keys. Definitely. I'm not sure if I should access the curse room or not. Like, I don't exactly have the most health right now, but I might as well go for it. I only have 1 Guppy piece, so Guppy is not going to happen unless there's like 2 black chests, and I spawn 2 Guppy items, which I have done before, so it's possible, but so incredibly unlikely that I'm not going to count on it or anything. Screw it, let's go for it. And there is a Guppy piece, so we need 1 more. So, who knows, I could pop open a red chest or something and get a Guppy piece. And if that happens, all of a sudden, we look about a million times better than we're currently looking. And there's additionally a, probably library. So if there's a really good item in that library, I will probably just take it and leave behind Guppy's Paw. I'll use Guppy's Paw all the way, of course, first, and then I'll just leave behind Guppy's Paw. Then we could get the effects of the negative as well, and I know the effects of the negative aren't necessarily amazing, but we could at least get them just because I would be on all soul hearts at that point. Okay, that was close. If I took another hit there, it would have been run over unless Guppy's collar went ham. That's another thing is, if you die and you respawn with Guppy's collar, I believe you respawn with half of a red heart container, so if I kept Guppy's Paw, I could respawn with 3 soul hearts every time instead, and might be a little bit better. Or maybe it's just you respawn with half of a soul heart, I don't know. Either way, you should be dead pretty soon. Loki doesn't even have the most health, and it's taken this long to take out Loki, so I'm a little bit worried, but let's check out what's in here. Oh, boy. I was really hoping for some help in this library, and instead, we got Anarchist Cookbook, which is, you know, it's helpful. It's better than not having Anarchist Cookbook, but it's definitely not something that's going to make a humongous difference. I'll use it against the boss fight, just because it will get a little bit of damage off on Shale, or on Satan, I would suppose. But it's not going to be something I'll be able to roll with long term. I will be going back for that Guppy's Paw. Assuming you can leave the devil fight. I'm not entirely sure if you can or not. I'll just take you out. Just in case you can't leave the devil fight, I think I'm going to go and pop this last soul heart here. Just in case I can't come back for this, because I guess the Anarchist Cookbook is a little bit better than not having anything. Only slightly, but it is a little bit better. There is a soul heart there that I will hopefully be able to go back for, but I'm not sure if I can or not yet at this point. Rosary Bead. I believe this increases your drop rate for soul hearts, so that is a good item to have. We'll leave a bomb there and hit the Fallen with it, and I'll just use the strength card now. So we will be doing extra damage, which will speed up this fight a little bit. I'm betting on the fact that if we do go down the dark room and at least have a chance to win, we will come across another card or something that can increase our damage. And that's why I went ahead and used the strength card here. Please don't hit me. Oh, man, come on. Come on, son. I'm going to wait to use Anarchist Cookbook until Phase 2. So now, and just surround this guy with bombs. And that did a decent amount of damage to him. He's like half health now. At least my laser is a lot stronger now with the strength card, because that is a 1.5 times damage multiplier. So I'm doing, you know, 1.5 times more damage if you didn't realize that already. Alright, Phase 5. We should be okay. And I need to leave this room after this if I can, and go back and get that soul heart. I mean, the door is still there, so I'm assuming I can leave the room. I wish I brought Guppy's Paw in with me now, because I could have... I didn't really think about it, but I could have used this red heart from the strength card for another 3 soul hearts. I think that still works. I know you could do that in original Isaac. Man, this fight is taking so long, though. I'm just trying to be, like, constantly moving, but not doing very much damage, as you can probably tell. So Phase 5 is going to take a while. Hopefully I can get through it and just get this devil one, because I needed to do it anyway, so... We should be done with it now, and we'll at least get a look at the dark room. We more than likely will not win the dark room, but we will get a look at it, just see what's in there, see what it's like, see how difficult it's going to be. I know the regular rooms in the dark room, I believe, are the hardest in the entire game, so you come across like Double Monstro 2, stuff like that, you know, it's not pleasant. Quadruple Monstro 2, I wouldn't put it past the game to do that. Our health is slowly but surely whittling away, but so is the devil's, so that's one of... I mean, that's our main goal. And we will be done with this fight, and I'm not entirely sure what this unlocks. I know it unlocks an item, but I'm not sure what it is, because I just can't remember. I don't think it's Cain related, but it might be. We'll see in just a second here. And I think I have Devil done with every single character except possibly like 1 or 2. Alright, so we're done. We unlocked the bomb bag, of course. That's what we unlocked. So it's not a very good item, but at least we got it unlocked. You do need that achievement for Platinum God, and we go down to the dark room with 6 health. It's not going to last for very long, but we'll try it. I don't know if you unlock an achievement just for going to the dark room, but maybe you do for the first time. It's pretty crazy how I'm going to have to at least attempt to beat this with every single character. I'm not sure how that's going to work. What's this? Tears down. Oh, no. Balls of Steel, though. That's somewhat helpful. If I got a Guppy item out of this last chest, things could have gotten interesting. Didn't wind up happening. This is Amnesia, right? No, Lemon Party. Okay. We'll roll with it. Double Moths in this room. That's going to be annoying, but probably one of the easier rooms in this entire dungeon, I would think. So I'm going to, you know, not bother using my Anarchist Cookbook or anything here. And I'm pretty sure I cannot bomb through doors, because that would be really cheesy if you could. So I'm not even going to try to do it. Alright, one of the moths are dead. That means we're halfway done with this room. We're halfway there. Don't take too long. We're halfway gone. Oh, took damage. It happened. It was bound to happen anyway, though, so I'm not too upset by it. You should be dead. There we go. And a rune. Abundance. I believe that doubles drops in a room. So if I spawn a red chest, I will use Abundance, and it will double the red chests. And that will give me double the chance to gain Guppy. But up until that point, I'm just going to stick with Double Monstro 2. I called it. Did I not call it? I think I did. I'm just going to use the bombs, hopefully get some damage off, and none of them hit Monstro 2. Really? This is why I don't like Anarchist Cookbook very much. You wondered why I didn't like the item? That is why. Actually, probably no one wonders why I don't like the item, because it's not exactly a hard thing to figure out why you wouldn't like Anarchist Cookbook. It's not very good. It looks like they're spending their sweet time brimstoning, so, you know, this is this is doable. This is doable. Even with our damage, it is doable. It's going to take a while. It's going to be annoying, but it's doable. Let's get him to Brimstone. If I could get them both to Brimstone at the same time. I don't believe they can hurt each other with their Brimstones, but if they could, that would be awesome. You just decide to randomly Brimstone somewhere where I don't even exist, but okay. I will take that Soul Heart, and I will take damage. So, immediately just destroyed the purpose, defeated the purpose of taking that Soul Heart in the first place. Please spawn a red chest after this room, and then I will use the Abundance Rune, and then I'll get Guppy's head out of it, and I will be Guppy, and it's all uphill from there, right? That's honestly what I'm hoping for. That's like my only hope to win this, is if I become Guppy. Other than that, though, I think we're kind of screwed. But one thing is, took a lot of damage there, so at least I got another charge on the Anarchist Cookbook. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, I'm not entirely sure, but we got one of the Fallens down. And I don't think Lemon Party works against these Fallens, so I should be dead any second. I have one hit left to take. No! Well, we tried. That was a long run. At least we got into the dark room. We got to see what it works, and we unlocked the bomb bag, and we unlocked Maggie. 2 good unlocks. So I'll probably play with Maggie next time for the first time. Thanks for watching. Farewell.